Hello and welcome to another edition of Webinar Wednesday with the Mississippi State University Research and Curriculum Unit. My name is Amanda Gronwald and I am the graphic designer here at the RCU. Today I'm going to talk to you about how you, a non-graphic designer, can make really attractive graphics to promote your programs and centers. First, we'll go over some design basics that will help improve not only your graphics, but also any document you need to create. Then I'll show you some free tools you can use to create your own graphics for printing or putting on the web, whether that's via email or posting it to your website or social media pages. The first rule is keep it simple. Here you will see an example of what could happen if you don't keep it simple. This car dealership website looks like it would give me a headache if I look at it for too long, and I have no idea where whoever created this wants my attention to go. So some ways to keep it simple are limit the number of colors and different fonts you use. If you're designing a document such as a flyer or a web page like this one, limit the number of clip art or graphics you choose to insert. Also, don't be afraid of white space. Leaving some breathing room between the elements of your design is very refreshing. Here's a much better car dealership website design. There are only a few bright colors and there's plenty of white space between the different sections of the page, and my eyes aren't getting tired looking at it. Next rule, choose a focal point. When you look at the image on the right, where should your eye land first? What's the most important piece of information on here? I can't tell. A focal point would be nice here. That means the designer should choose one main element that the viewer's eye will automatically be drawn to. This could be one photo or illustration or a short amount of text in a large font size that states the most important message you're trying to deliver. If you choose to make text your focal point, definitely use no more than 2 lines of text. The shorter the better. In this example, the designer has made the title of the event the focal point. It's very clear what the most important information on this flyer is. Next, beware of backgrounds. The lists of recyclable and non-recyclable items on this ad are difficult to read due to the high contrast of the light yellow symbols behind them with the orange background. As a side note, I don't think these symbols in the background are a clear enough way to differentiate these two lists. It may be boring, but having a recyclable items or non-recyclable items heading above each list would be much more clear. In design, communication is more important than creativity. Back to the backgrounds. I'm not saying you should never use backgrounds beneath your text, but you should be very, very careful. These background photos here work well behind the text because there isn't much color variation or contrast in the parts of the photos that are behind the text. Also, the choice of white text is good because it's easy to see against the darker colors of the backgrounds. Use visual hierarchy. Take a look at this restaurant schedule. Aside from the main heading, all of the text looks pretty much exactly the same. Upon first glance, all you see are undefined blobs of text. There's no delineation between the month, the themes, or the dates. A different color, font, or type size for the months would make it more immediately apparent that what I'm looking at here is a schedule. I think it would also be a nice touch to differentiate the dates on the end of each line. So let's do that. Here's a new version of this theme night schedule that I tweaked a little bit myself. As you see at the bottom, visual hierarchy can be achieved not only through changing text properties, but also with a colored background and space. So now, on to graphics. First, why are graphics important to include in your document, social media posts, website, or anywhere else? Here are some statistics from InDesign magazine. 90% of information transmitted in the human brain is visual, and studies show that people remember only 10% of what they hear and only 20% of what they read, but they remember 80% of what they see. And we process images 60,000 times faster than we process text. There are many options to easily create really nice graphics for free or cheap. I'm going to talk about 2 of my favorites today, Spark Post and Canva. Both of these tools have great template options to get you started with a great design you can customize to suit your needs, or you can create from scratch. They also both simplify sizing your graphics for social media posts and different paper sizes for printing. Spark Post is created by Adobe, the creators of all the industry standard software for professional graphic designers, so you know it's good. This tool is based in a free mobile app that's available on iOS and Android devices. Anyone can use it for free, but paying for a subscription will unlock more template and customization options. Canva is free, but also has a subscription option that offers more features. The mobile app is available for iPhone and iPad or Android-based mobile and tablet devices. In the next slide, I'll show you a pre-recorded demo of me creating a graphic on my iPhone using the free version of Canva in just a little over 2 minutes. So here I am going into Canva, and I'm going to choose to create a Facebook post. And I'm going to search for a template with a photo because I've got a photo of some West Point students that I'm going to post. So I've selected this template and I click the photo, and then I can choose my own photo to replace it with. And there's our West Point students. And I'm going to shrink this yellow shape down a little bit because I don't need it to be that big and covering up the bed. And then I'm going to tap this text box and delete it because I don't need it. And then I'm going to tap this text box and go in and change the text to my own text. And so that's good. And now I'm going to change this text to add some more details. And this photo and story can be found in our newest issue of Connections that just came out, and you can find on our website. These students built raised beds for an elementary school nearby, so the elementary students can start a garden. So now I'm going to just experiment with a couple of photo filters. I think I like this one. So now I'm done, and I'm going to hit that share button up there at the top. And I'm going to select Facebook. And now I can type in another caption, and then I'll be ready to share it just like that. And then you could post it. And that's that. So that's it. And if there are any questions, please feel free to chime in right now. Okay, so if that's it, I'll remind you that you can watch all of our webinars at any time at our website right here, rcu.mstate.edu, and under the Communications tab, you can find the link to our webinars. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, I'm Amanda, the graphic designer, so feel free to contact me at my email address here if you have any questions or to show me any graphics you might create using these methods. I would really love to see them. Thanks again and have a great day.